Hello and welcome, we're Datoma Motorsport and we're here at Oulton Park for the MG Trophy Championship. On today's show, Richard sits on a podium, Matt shines a torch on a car, and Tom has finally fixed the transponder.
Yes, it's in.
Well done.
Hello and welcome to an overcast Oulton Park. We're here for rounds 3 and 4 of the MG Trophy Championship. Last time out we had a cracking time. We got 2 4th place finishes, leaves us 3rd in the championship, and we are super excited to see where we could end up. Up first, we've got qualifying, and it's dry, but it's overcast, so let's see what happens this time. Last time we had torrential rain. This time we're hoping the rain stays away, but let's find out. Qualifying at Oulton gave us the first opportunity of the season to compare our times to last season in the same spec of car. Matt was super impressive, smashing his 2023 qualifying time by 1.3 seconds and beating last year's champion Tyler Ballard by 0.4 of a second to claim P2 on the grid in his class. I'm here with our star driver. We're not doing that gag again. Oh no. Oh, it's him! Yeah!
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Right.
How are you, star driver?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's it been like racing on the same circuit as Richard Hammond this weekend?
I mean, it's great. I'm way better than him.
I agree. Richard, I'm really sorry.
Stood on my foot as well.
Richard Hammond stood on your foot?
On my foot.
Oh, Tom. So you qualified P2. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to the race. Obviously you've got last year's champion starting right behind you. How do you feel that is gonna, what do you think that's gonna do for you?
Yeah, well, usually I'm in like the chasing pack, whereas as long as I get a good start I'm going to be right in the middle of it all, so that'll be new and novel, so we'll see if we can hold them off. It'd be nice to come back with some silverware if we can, but there's some quick guys around, and yeah, 20 minutes feels quite a long time, especially if you've got someone, you're chasing someone and getting chased. It can be quite, yeah, a lot going on.
So I'm here with our iTech Racing teammate, James Blake. What a legend. Looking forward to this weekend. What result are you hopeful of getting?
Yeah, I think in our class there's 6 or 7 racers, so yeah, there's, you know, the guys at the front, they've been doing it for a while and they're pretty quick, so to stay in the mix with Tyler and Matt, you know, would be nice, and you know, to see what that brings really. I've done well here before, had a really good battle with Matt a couple of years ago when we were in a 160s, it was quite an epic battle. Got me race driver of the race, so you know, got form here, so we'll see what we can do.
Well, all the best, thank you very much, and we'll check up on the results later.
Thank you, cheers.
Today it has been overcast. It has just started to spit a little bit and we're a little bit, well, I want to get inside, so this is going to be quick. Richard Hammond is here. Tom shook his hand. Anyway, here's some footage of Richard Hammond. I was too scared to ask him for an interview, but you never know. We'll see what happens next time he walks past. So, here is Richard Hammond. Lightning reactions off the line from Matt weren't enough to keep Tyler Ballard and Andrew Rogerson behind going into the first corner, but with the rain starting to fall, Matt held on to the back of them expertly through the opening laps. As the race progressed, the Jags came into play and took Matt away from the lead pack of 170 class cars. With the track becoming slippier and slippier and the battle between James Cole, Tyler and Andrew intensifying, Matt caught up onto the back of them, with a front row seat to an epic battle ahead. On the penultimate lap, however, Matt latched tightly onto the rear of Tyler and had a chance going into Lodge before briefly getting ahead of last year's champion heading into turn 1 before being passed going down into Cascades. Matt managed to stay on the back of Tyler, and once Tyler had got ahead of Andrew, well, I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. Watch this on the last corner of the last lap. A simply sensational overtake to take third in class over the line. Fantastic result, fantastic driving from Matt. What a race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important announcement. Please may you like, subscribe, share. Think of the team members. We need this. They need this. Thank you. An ever so slight creep while the lights were still red instantly put Matt on the back foot as he received a 10-second penalty for a jump start. Despite the jump, Matt held on to third behind Tyler and James Cole, almost getting ahead of James down into Cascades. Once the message relayed through to Matt about his penalty, he knew he needed to knuckle down and tried to build a 10-second gap to 4th place. Battling with James Cole and Tyler Ballard ahead would only slow him down, so he refrained from attacking the two of them and proceeded to focus on achieving a 10-second gap to James Blake behind him. And did he do it? Why, of course he did. Matt came home in 3rd after pulling out an impressive 11-second gap to James Blake.
Naughty boy. Penalty.
Let's take a look at what that does to the championship standings, and with some fantastic results earning Matt some solid points, Matt has successfully managed to jump up to joint 2nd in the championship, sitting on 64 points alongside 190 class leader Graham Ross. Ahead of them only sits our yet to be beaten championship leader, Mr. James Cole. Over to our teammate James Blake, and he managed to take home a 5th and a fastest lap in round 3, and followed that up with a fantastic 4th place finish in round 4 to see him climb up the table to 4th. The only other big mover is Tyler Ballard, who after retiring in round 1 at Donington achieved 2 strong 2nd place finishes, leaping him up the table to 6th. Now back to the studio to hear from me, Tom and Matt. I say studio, it's outside, but it was our studio for the weekend.
Back to the studio.
That's my line! That's what I wanted to say! Mate,
So we have had 2 absolutely fantastic races today. Race 1, P3.
Yeah, scary. Very slippery. Just about kept it on the road. somehow P3.
You lost a couple of places at the start, and then, well, you gained them back.
Not all of them, but yeah, best grid position, and instantly I think went to 5th off the line. So, but yeah, just couldn't get the traction. But yeah, clawed it back a little bit.
Absolutely.
He clawed back 2 seconds in one lap. So I assume they were fighting, or you just found some grip somewhere in that lap and pulled it back. So it was good.
Going on to race 2, obviously starting P3 again, was it? Finished P3 in class, but what happened at the start, Matthew?
Supposedly. I think I might have jumped the start. Is what? I got a 10-second penalty anyway. I didn't think I'd jump the start, but apparently I jumped the start.
Where's all the racing driver excuses? Oh, my clutch doesn't work. Oh, my leg was sore.
I don't think I was holding the handbrake high enough, so I just crept forward a little bit.
Here we go, now we got him going.
What damage do you have?
Talent.
You had a 10-second penalty to recover from. I'm not going to lie, you're a great driver. I've not seen you keep up with the top 2 like that before. That was incredible.
Yeah, I think my fastest lap was 7/10 quicker than my qualifying lap, which was 7/10 quicker than I did last year.
Yeah.
So I've just found 1.4 seconds in 2 races effectively, so that's a lot of time. But when you've got it's like a carrot on a stick, isn't it? If you can see the carrot, you run after it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. And it was just nice to stay with them. But like you say, I needed to stay with them to gain the gap on James and Jack behind. But I think they got swamped by the second batch of Jags, which pushed them back a bit, which helped me out, especially in a 15-minute race as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought I might not have enough time to get going, but that was right.
Next up is
Thurston. Yep, so Thurston in 3 weeks. So not much time. You've got to turn it around quite quickly. Thankfully, the car is in one piece. So
just
well done.
about.
That's the bit I was worried about. I'm going on honeymoon next week.
Well, that is everything for today then. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you at Thruxton in 3 weeks' time. Thank you. Do a cheer. Oh, I wanted more enthusiasm than that. Yeah. To be fair, I heard over the tannoy that multiple people did it, and from what I saw, you were the only person that got a 10-second penalty. So, I'm not saying it's rigged, but joke. You paid them to give him a penalty.
Make him work harder.